kissing on your lips, babe, but you keep wiping it off. You got your thoughts mixed with mine. I can't get you off my mind. Keep trying to give you my everything, but you don't have enough time. So I say fuck you very much if I'm not enough. Oh, babe, I don't ask for much. I say fuck you very much if I'm not enough for you, babe. I don't ask for much.
We are back with the Real podcast. I am DJ Train.
I go by the name of Skillz.
And yo, this is Theo the Great.
Make sure you subscribe, like, and this is episode 68.
That's
new shit, right? That's new. Nah, this episode.
Make sure you subscribe and like.
This is episode 62. We don't really keep track with the shit. Like.
So before we start, I got a couple of words. So last week, the podcast addressed something, a way that we felt about support.
No, go ahead. I just want to say this is Skillz addressing it.
Yeah, this is Skillz addressing it. Last episode, the podcast addressed something that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Actually, let me be correct. We addressed something, and Skillz said some things that rubbed people a couple of wrong way. I said some things that people thought as malintent, anger, spite, or I was getting personal. But in reality, it didn't come from a malice place at all. I actually just really passionate and felt the need to just express myself. I guess I took it the wrong way. And I can understand why I took it the wrong way. So in my tone and my delivery, I apologize. But I also feel like what I said was received. All I was saying is we don't feel supported by the people that are closest to us. That's all I was saying. Could have said it differently, but I didn't, and we're here now. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. Real quick.
Whose phone is that?
And also, I want to say a personal sorry to Naka because I can call her out on public, so I can also say sorry in public and be like, yo, I know I fucked up. I know. Because once I realized what actually happened, I addressed it and was like, yo, my bad. Cool. Everybody else,
oh shit,
we here.
Exactly why I wanted to differentiate Skillz' apology from the rest of the Real is Real apology. Well, the Real is Real, I feel like as a whole, I'm not gonna say what. Train, do you feel like you want to say sorry or apology for anything you said that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, for most part, for me, neither. It's not saying that we don't apologize. It's, I guess I'm backing up Skillz. I don't want it to seem like we're dividing each other. But Skillz could have said it better. But as a whole, what we're trying to say is we're not saying you have to listen to us, you have to support us. It's at the end of the day, we're all growing and we're all trying to benefit each other. So there's different ways you can support, and we're just highlighting that. And I feel, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, ever since that pod came out, I've loved the response from certain people.
Yeah, good and bad. I haven't minded at all. Like, I had several conversations, honestly, and some of the conversations I heard people say, "Yo, niggas don't owe you shit, nigga." But that's some conversations. Some conversations like, "Yo, I feel you," because it be the ones that really closest to you that really don't show you no love, and it hurts. And people, we could talk all this and that to the third, but unless you're in our shoes, you will never really understand why we reacting the way we reacting. To sit here and people don't understand like what a podcast is. To sit here for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours with your, although these are my brothers, the fuck, like to sit here and talk about other things just to entertain y'all and like make y'all feel good, like it does take a lot. It's not easy. Like
that's not, nigga. I take a flight from Atlanta every Monday to come out here and do this pod, and that's not me trying to like, you know, to what's the word I'm looking for? To gain appreciation. It's just like this. I love this. I love what we do, and to put out good content to the people, and also touch on what you said too. When the person that said no one owes you nothing, that's coming from a battered person.
No.
Like I understand what he's saying. In life, no one owes you anything. Seriously, I get that part. In life, nobody owes you nothing. So I get that. I'm not saying that, okay, people owe us something. No. What I'm trying to say, though, at the end of the day, even though people don't owe you anything, the people that's closest to you owe you loyalty. That's why they're in your circle. So if you're about to tell me right now, the people that's in your circle, people that's not loyal to, then why are they in your circle?
I understand that. If you're looking at it in that aspect, I was looking at it more in the sense of the creator aspect, not in the personal, because as the creator, nobody owes you anything. Like, whoever supports you, and that's where he was coming from. He wasn't coming from the aspect of as a person. Like, the personal, that's why I said it may seem like it was a personal attack at people. It wasn't a personal attack.
Yeah, I understand that. So, but I will say this, though. So, all right, so let's say if you make it big from this creative aspect, that person wouldn't be asking for no favors?
He get the favor anyway.
No, I'm just saying. Would he ask?
He's the intro. Like,
I know that. I'm not. So take away. I know the person. So take away. If another person was to say that, I'm just using an example.
I still do that.
Do you think that person would ask for a favor?
Yeah, and I still do the favor.
Because you're not a fucked up person. But that's what I'm trying to say. It's at the end of the day, because I guarantee you, people, all I gotta say, Vanessa Bryant's mother. People are fucked up, so you don't get that. You don't know what's going on.
Now I know what's going on. Tell them.
Vanessa Bryant's mother is suing her daughter for like $5 million and
for
then
what?
some. So basically, she's suing her for babysitting fees. Yeah, babysitting her grandkids. She said something like $96 an hour for I think like however long.
$96 an hour.
An hour. Not like they don't have it, but the fact that you're gonna sue your daughter or charge your daughter.
What's the backstory behind that, though?
Well, people coming after the estate of Kobe Bryant.
Basically.
Yeah, people trying to get bread from the Vanessa.
Yeah.
But so with that, I added something to the docket. Something different, something that it's not normal to normally do. Why do we do the podcast? Like, actually, why do we do it? Like, why did we start the podcast?
Wait, why not sue them when Kobe was alive?
Because,
all right, so that's my fault because I segued into that. That's my fault. We was right on track. But I see where he was going. But if we was to transition, this is a good topic. This should have been on the docket. But basically, I mean, if Kobe was alive, Kobe was not having that shit. Point blank, period.
But you can still sue though.
You can sue. First off, it doesn't mean that she's gonna win. But it's different because you never know. There's probably a prenup involved. So Kobe Bryant's money is probably just Kobe Bryant's money. You know what I mean? The fact that Kobe died, this is just speculation. All of it went to Vanessa. Vanessa's probably an easier target to get the money from. There's probably some loophole clause. It hasn't even been a year since he's died. And you,
evil, bro.
no, OD.
When I saw that, I prayed for her. That's evil.
OD.
Bro. That's evil. I don't want any other description. Evil.
And for me to sit down, and that's insane. Like for me to sit down and think, it's like right here, right? I know we're gonna get so it's me sitting down thinking right here. That's her mother. No matter what, I'm pretty sure she was good. Unless, granted, we don't know the backstory. As long as she was like okay mom, I guess. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure she didn't have to work for the rest of her life.
You want to sue your daughter?
That's just being greedy.
I can understand
now.
if it was Kobe's mom.
What?
Suing.
yeah, because she wants some of her son's
Yeah,
estate.
she wants some of her son,
I'm
some of
pretty
her
sure.
son money. But what does she have to do? That's why it doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
does
No.
she-
It didn't make sense to me either. I had to read it. I reread it
suing
like
your
3 times.
daughter because after her husband passed for babysitting money.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a money grab. Clearly a money
No,
grab.
it was clearly. But she also said that I shouldn't have. Basically, she went along the line saying I shouldn't have to work for the rest of my life, some shit like that. So it says, because Kobe died, she shouldn't have to work for the rest of her life.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't know the backstory. I don't know if she was working while Kobe was alive. If she was babysitting, it's hard to babysit and work. You can't babysit and work. That's like it's impossible because you're not babysitting after hours.
This ain't no
We're
regular.
not talking about babysitting in like just a local apartment. You're babysitting in
Part of the mansion. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
living.
in you probably have your own house next to the mansion. Like, don't think her life probably.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
her life, and this is all speculation, but her life
Yeah.
is probably great. She probably doesn't have wants.
She shouldn't.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
probably wasn't never working. I mean, not never, but
No. She so apparently. So again, this is all speculation.
Yeah.
We're not trying to pass off as facts. But as far as I know, she wants out of the lawsuit, she wants I think her own house or property, something like that. I think. definitely $5 million is definitely in that lawsuit. She wants $5 million, and she doesn't want to work anymore. So,
That's wild.
yo, she must have been a fucked up mother if Vanessa Bryant's not taking care of her or something like that. Someone is fucked up in the story. But at the end of the day, right now, Vanessa Bryant's mother is fucked up, hands down.
Yeah, that's wild.
And this is why we do it. This is why we do the pod.
We're still in 2020.
Yeah, he died in what, February, January? This is why we do the pod, because I like talking about real life situations.
In February.
Yeah,
That was a good transition.
you like that shit. I can't let that nigga do it. If I let that nigga do a transition, that nigga gonna say, all right, so you think Kobe Bryant sucked toes? What the fuck, nigga?
Oh my god.
Come on, son.
Nah, so why we do the podcast? Well, I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah,
So-
everybody answer the question
Yeah.
themselves.
So I do the podcast because like it's a space where you can express your thoughts. So some people use like Twitter, some people use like Instagram to express. Now they're using Clubhouse. That's another topic, but to express their thoughts. So it's a place where you can come, say what you have to say, and potentially get feedback, i.e. the last episode. So when we first started this thing, I'm like, yo, and I think this idea was like 3 years ago. How long? This is the third year.
Probably fourth.
This the fourth year?
Going on fourth, like when it crosses over, we officially be 4 years.
Yeah, we on season 4. Yeah.
We gotta up the doses on the episodes, man.
Nah, this shit. What? This shit's perfectly
4
fine how it is.
4 years,
You do
60
like
episodes.
15, 16.
So I mean, how many want to push out?
Nigga, let's do the math. 4 years.
First off,
60
you're
episodes?
you're talking like this right now comfortably because right now COVID's going on, quarantine's going. Nigga, you be busy.
Nah, but it was a point in time, like one season, where we was putting out an episode every week.
Because niggas was busy.
Season 2.
Nah, I don't know. So we gotta discuss that, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So my reasoning for doing a podcast was to express things that we usually talk about behind closed doors and just bring it to the forefront.
I'll let you be last out because mine is simple. Honestly, the reason why I do the podcast is I'm a funny ass nigga, man. And niggas need to get these jokes. Like, yo, I feel like, I be in the crib. Like, I wish people understood like how much I talk to myself because I'm the realest nigga on my team, right? So I talk to myself and I be saying just funny, wild shit. And I remember when y'all brought the idea to me, I was like, yo, this is a perfect opportunity for me just to sit down. And because going back to what you said too, like, yo, we be having wild conversations. And the people only get like 5-10% of that.
Right.
At that. So it's just like, yo, this is just a great way for me when I'm stressed out, come relieve stress, and I'm vibe with my niggas.
Would you open up for Mike?
Open up? What do you mean open up? Mike, say bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I should co-headline, honestly.
He would do better than, like, granted, all right, so.
Let me answer this.
I would have to get the feel of it.
Let me answer this first, and then we get back to that.
All
All right, cool. Damn, why the fuck did I even engage into the train question? This nigga always do this shit. Stop doing that.
Nigga say I can co-headline.
But the reason why I do the podcast is because there's a little story behind it. I want to start my own network at first. And doing that, I felt like I needed to establish a name. So I started the podcast. Me and Train, I came up with the idea. I just shot it out to Train. Like, I was like, yo, I got an idea. He's like, yo, I was thinking about the same shit. And then we in the crib playing Madden and watching football. And then Theo's around. We're talking about it because we consider a girl being in the spot. Fuck around. She ain't work out. God bless her and what she got going on. And then we approached Theo. And then Theo's like, oh, shit, yo, I could do it. And I fake interviewed Theo or whatever. And then fucking we here. And people be like, why do you do it? Like, what's the reason? The reason why I do the podcast, and it's not because of the network anymore. It's not because I want to start the network. It's because
Talk your shit.
I've realized that we help people. Like, we actually help people. We take people's minds off of everyday life. And we have a perspective, and we don't really care too much to say how people really feel. So people hear us talk, they don't feel crazy when they hear us talk. And people want to relate to that. Like, oh, shit, this nigga Train sucks socks. I probably suck socks, too. Like, real shit. Nah. But like it's relatable. Like
I'm not the only one.
like, but that's just an example. But like real shit.
Man.
Like that's why I do it, because like I want people to be able to relate and connect to us and who we are, and then people that watch us, they be like, oh shit, these niggas are real niggas. Like they like us. They just like us. Like barbershop talk, basement talk, and that's what we are. That's why I do it. And it's like, I just want to give this to y'all. I just want y'all to know why I do it and why we do it.
So Trent, I just want to ask, what about if like one of your fans hit you up and said,
I don't have fans.
No, all right. So
One of your
supporters hit you up and be like, "Yo, bro, like I'm glad I'm not the only one that sucks socks, bro. Like,
Nobody's
one of my." I'm just saying, how would you respond to that?
I'm like, nigga, you are the only one. I'm like, yo, you are the only one. Yo, I can't.
If that nigga asks you for tips, you're not gonna don't do that.
I wouldn't be able to vibe out with him.
Don't do that. All right, see, all right.
'Cause I don't-
Maybe season 5 gonna get. I like we established girls like that shit.
Yeah, like what?
No, sucking socks and sucking toes. Girls like that shit. It's been established.
Nah, I mean that's cool.
I don't know. Anyways, all right. So maybe season 5 Skillz. He might talk about it. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Cause you telling me. Matter of fact, no. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Still here?
So you telling me you have ordinary sex? So you're not eating ass. You're not sucking toes. Fuck you doing?
Just the basics, man. You know? You feel me? Like everything doesn't have to be. Everything doesn't have to be wild, man. Some things could just be basic.
So what's your definition of being spontaneous?
I'm working on that right now, actually. I'm working on that right now. Like being spontaneous, you know, like with flowers and stuff like that.
That's no. I'm talking
What
about
you mean by
spontaneous in the bedroom. Like, how do you like? Oh, I'm about to throw her for a loop for this one right here. Like,
Some flowers.
oh, that's the loop.
I don't
Smack
know.
her maybe, duff her shit.
That's abuse, though.
That's not.
You hit women?
If she asks for it, why not?
She asked
Oh.
for it.
If she asks for it,
Um,
I've been
that
with a
was-
girl that wanted me to choke her. I'm talking about choking to the eyes.
That was David Theodore that
Yeah,
said that.
yeah.
That was David Theodore.
You shouldn't take pride in that. You shouldn't do like have fun like doing that. Like if you do it once or twice, it seems like you're enjoying it a little too much. But
Son, anyway,
so that's how you twist and turn things. You
I
get
like,
physical.
I like how you did that.
No, I'm
that nigga
asking,
is
no.
nice with this shit. Son.
I'm asking. I'm
Yeah, that
asking.
nigga is nice with this shit.
You get
son.
physical to twist and turn things.
I'm trying to figure out what is your niggas know what's my spontaneous thing. What is your spontaneous thing, and why aren't you trying anything spontaneous in the bedroom? Are you scared?
I'm still growing, man, as a person. So I'm still trying to figure out, what's my niche. You have yours.
You never like no homo. You never just grabbed your cock and just smacked it on a girl's forehead.
Oh, man, that sounds crazy.
Nigga Skillz laughing. You did that?
That sounds crazy, man. You did that?
Nigga, yo, stop trying to flip shit.
I'm asking.
Yo, what's
I
your
feel
definition? You don't have fun in the bed. Yo, you gotta have fun in the
Now,
bedroom.
let me tell you something. Every podcast, we learn about each other more and more, right? Is it true or not? Every podcast,
All right.
something comes out, and people think that this is not the first time we've heard this stuff. This is the first time I'm hearing some of this stuff about you guys. This is my first time hearing that you enjoy smacking your cock on people's foreheads. So honestly, my thing, I haven't really got my niche.
Fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Cause you haven't said it out loud.
We're still in our 20s, man. You think you've had your best sex?
Most active? Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
nigga,
nigga.
this shit don't get
Most active?
This shit don't get better as you get older.
Yeah, my,
Absolutely.
My knees ain't working the same.
Listen,
Nigga Lou said his shit already giving out on him.
so I don't want to become too vocal in this podcast.
This is the whole point.
No. This is not the route we wanted to go this episode, though. This is not the route. But listen, you think that a 27-year-old can supply better sex than a 33-year-old?
Yes. The only thing that the 33-year-old may have more than a 27-year-old is more financial stability. So he might be fucking her in Aruba or some shit. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not talking about location. I'm talking about the quality of the sex.
Just the regular quality of sex.
Yeah.
Nah, location makes quality better
Yeah.
though. Like if you fly a girl to Aruba and you fuck her compared to you fuck a girl in your crib, it's two different fucks.
Nah, let's say just both girls are in the hotel.
All right.
And one is 33. She's a little more seasoned. One is 27.
So are women or men? Because
I'm talking about-
Wait, the woman's
What?
33?
Yeah, Yeah.
No, I'm
No,
saying
the woman. If the woman's 33,
I thought you said
and
I was
I'm
33.
27. Yeah, if I'm, she not that. If I'm 33 and she's 27, she not getting nothing spectacular. It's gonna be some regular 33-year-old dick.
nah.
If
She's
she's 33 and she's 20, she's teaching me some shit. Because
All
as
right.
she gets
so boom.
older,
All right. So that's what I'm saying.
women become more vocal.
So that's what I'm saying. So that brings me here. I asked you, do you think you've had your best sex so far, like in life?
But I'm not. It's not gonna get different because as me
You
and
just said
Mika
it's
get
gonna-
old, as me and Mika are maturing together. So when I'm 33, she's gonna be 32.
Will she know more things?
Like she can be knowing the shit that we doing right now.
Nah, no.
She ain't not about to shit.
You don't think it's gonna change?
I think
You don't think it's gonna change?
It's probably gonna be less conversation. Hey yo,
Nah.
I need to get this nut off real quick.
honestly, I think that men, as they get older, they get worse. Women, as they get older, they get better.
Because they've been quiet for so long and now they
Exactly.
become more vocal.
So, like,
I agree.
so are you saying are we getting better? No. Is the sex with the woman getting better? Yes.
That's what I just said.
Nah, it sounds.
So it's all up to
what I
us.
said.
But it's all up to us.
I said your quality of sex, not
I
your,
thought-
as in yourself.
Oh, as in what we're receiving.
The quality, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
as what we're receiving. Oh, it's probably gonna be phenomenal. I can't wait to that.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
33 comes.
That's what I'm saying.
I totally agree with everything you guys are saying.
Matter of fact, Ish, before you go, I just want to so I get this way, get out the way. What is your nasty itch? Fuck that.
Nigga, he stumped this shit. He just got stopped in his tracks like, fuck.
Like I said, damn it, Theo, we talked about this on the side.
Every nigga got a nasty yo. When a nigga readjusts his hat and put it right back in the same position.
That's a good question. Like I said, we learn things.
What I was saying is, I agree with y'all, but I also think one thing you can add on to that, and when I was just thinking that as you guys were speaking, is it also helps with the partners you've been with as well, because sometimes you learn stuff from if you've been with multiple people of good experience, you learn some things as well. So it's like I could be 27, talking with 33,
Right, yeah.
and I could have. You don't know who my partners have been that taught me some shit that she might have never seen before.
I mean, I know what you're saying, but in all my experiences,
possible.
I've learned only from older girls. Young girls haven't taught me shit.
It's possible.
No, it's not even about age.
some
I'm
young
literally
girls.
talking about
Yeah,
sex. I'm talking
possible.
about sex right now. I'm talking about
Yeah.
how a person has sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
What things they do. What things you figure out during that time with them. Like, it's not about age. It's about. I'm literally talking about what they do during sex. Like, different girls that like different things, and you try different things with different girls.
So if a girl say, "Ish, I want you to eat my ass,"
That's not happening.
so put a thumb in her butt.
Yeah, I've done that.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Yo, you
That's a
put thumb-
special. That's a special move.
You said you do nothing. You just said you just let either
I
you
didn't-
lay there and either you laying there getting fucked, or which one is you get
I didn't
fucked?
know-
or
I
you-
didn't-
you-
I didn't
you
know
the
that-
Fucking.
Pause. It just sounds crazy, bro.
I didn't know the
how did we
thumb.
get? How did we get here?
I didn't know the
Is that some
thumb.
transition? You gonna see it. You gonna
I
see
didn't know the thumb in the butt was a special move. Honestly,
Nah,
when I think about
I wish we
special,
had a girl here to ask if they like that. You know, girls like that shit.
when I think about special moves, I think about sucking toes, eating ass.
See, but when we hit 30, that's probably not gonna be like. Imagine remember when we was in high school, right? We thought the special move was eating pussy and shit like that. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like as you get older,
So you're saying you're gonna develop it being a soul tucker?
it's possible. It's possible. It's definitely possible.
You're a late bloomer. I'm
Yo,
later.
we working
I am
our
a-
way there.
I am a- I am a
Don't say
late
y'all niggas
bloomer.
already, Lou, you already there. I don't give a fuck what you say.
I said I'm talking about with him
Oh,
exposing
okay.
himself.
Oh,
I
him.
am-
Him. Oh, yeah. I don't know why he's so timid.
Now
You know,
listen.
Nana don't listen to this shit.
Listen, let me tell you something. In my experience, the older the chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
The longer it takes to get the engine started. In my experience, this is my experience.
The older the chick,
What engine? Her pussy?
I'm trying to be a little sensitive, a little bit. But
I feel like
no, I'm just saying. I'm saying in my experience, I think
they come ready.
Yeah, them bitches.
they come ready.
Oh,
They
them-
come ready.
Nigga, no panties on at all.
Yeah.
So
They because they know what the fuck they want.
maybe I'm.
They'll be sitting there with you and act, and they'll say to you, like if they say, I remember, son, they know what they want.
No, let me tell you something. Let me just put it out there. Do you think older women want foreplay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So
oh, yeah.
all right, so that's what I was trying to say. When I say that older women, I think with older women, and when I say older women, I mean between the ages of 27 and maybe 35. they
Not
want
even 27.
they want foreplay in order to
Yeah.
get the engine started. You understand what I'm saying?
No, but no, the engine is already warm. It just got turned off.
But I've realized, like, as I've gotten older, most girls that I'm dealing with, I typically attracted to them, so I wouldn't mind doing foreplay. Like,
What's the definition of foreplay?
Sometimes,
the kissing, the neck, and all that other shit, and then like all the basics.
Kissing that? Are you like to leave hickeys? You like to leave your mark?
Hickeys? Hell no, nigga. What the hell?
Foreplay?
Nah. My mother always told me something at a young age. Actually, I came home with a hickey, and she was like, "Never let somebody leave a mark on you. Don't leave no marks on nobody." And ever since then, I never did it.
Why is what?
you have to be into the girl to really
Typically,
deep dive into the foreplay. You can't say that every girl you've been with, you've been into like that.
of late until. Come on now. Y'all niggas just set me up.
No,
So-
listen to what I'm saying. Every girl that you've been with, you weren't really into.
Yes, I
like-
was. Yes, I was.
How is that possible?
Every girl-
Wait. What define what you mean into? Like into
you
the,
like them?
Nah.
How is that possible?
I didn't like every girl I've been with. Of late, yes, I have liked every
I
girl.
know
Now
you
late.
keep saying of late.
Like, you keep trying to
I'm not putting a
specify.
time.
Niggas trying to specify so much.
I'm saying I'm saying in general, every girl you've been with, you haven't like.
Oh, we're not talking about every girl I've been with. We're talking about later
No, he's
in
saying
life.
he's literally saying.
I keep saying it. You keep changing with a.
No, because he's gonna come back to like, as they get older, it's foreplay. I'm like, I will do foreplay now. Back then, I didn't do foreplay, but now
Okay.
I'll do because girls I'm dealing with, I like. So you're saying I'm talking about now?
Every girl you've been with. All right, let's
Okay, what's your time frame? We're talking about every girl you've been with.
no, what's your time of late?
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's-
Of late, like the past 3 years.
So in the past, yeah, that's a lot. But listen, in the past 3 years, every girl you've been with, you really liked.
In
Nigga,
some form of fashion, yeah.
nigga, I'm not
Why
gonna
you
say the
keep-
story.
what's
I'm not.
in some
I'm
form
not
of
gonna
fashion?
say the story. Nigga, there's a girl where you
Yeah, that too.
where you,
Yo, this guy's crazy. Y'all talking about me being. This guy's crazy.
Why y'all talking about me like this?
yo, you do the.
Yo, I said this because all I'm saying is that I think girls that are approaching 30, they want more foreplay to get themselves wet.
Yes.
I think they're
I
ready.
think the younger girls, they can come in, you could touch it, and it's dripping.
No, so yeah, you're right.
It's dripping.
Yes, but
Right now.
with younger girls, it's way more of a game. It's way more. They like what I mean by game. It's like
Nah, it ain't a game that I'm.
what I mean by with older girls. What I always appreciate about older girls.
This is the gamer, bro.
No,
This is
okay, no,
this is
that's so
not a
true.
game.
So for me, what I've always liked about older women, they're outspoken. I like a woman that's gonna tell me exactly what they want, where they want it. And
Sometimes
shit
you
like
don't feel like doing that.
that. I always feel like doing it.
Even if you're not into her?
I'm more. In life. In
Nobody
my
feel like
day to day
doing that
life,
shit.
I
Yeah.
like to take charge. So when a girl low key like takes charge, that shit turned me on. So
Even if you're not into her, is what I'm saying?
if I'm not into her,
You don't want to do all
So
that stuff. Like,
now
you just
I'm
wanna,
just more so of.
it should be a quick thing. You shouldn't have to. If I'm not like girls I'm not into, I don't really want to kiss you.
That's a fact.
Oh,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
I mean, that's a fact. You don't have
This
to.
is what
though.
This is what I'm saying.
You can do other stuff though besides kissing. You can like
Like
what
what?
Skillz said. You can go to the neck.
Word, titties.
I don't want to kiss.
Titties have never done
Yeah.
anybody wrong.
Nah, titties is cool.
You had
but-
never heard a nigga say yo her titties stink. That shit never.
Nah, titties is cool.
I think about your titties stink.
But I don't want to suck on a girl's neck
What?
if I'm not
I was
into
about to
her.
say what?
I don't want to do
That
that.
shit is
That's
no.
that's standard.
Yeah.
Standard sex, honestly.
Low key, yo, that gets you out of anything. If you tell you don't want to eat her pussy, you don't want to kiss her, go for the neck. That's it, and you're done. You're out of there.
Word. Especially if it's late, early in the morning, you got to turn it over and you need to get it started real
Yo,
quick.
the neck is the
Yeah, that's the go-to
Yo,
spot.
those are the jumper cables. If we talking about car, nigga Skillz like, yo, can we please get off cars right now?
It's crazy, bro.
Yo,
This nigga is crazy.
so wait, so if a girl's outspoken, does that mean she's a hoe?
Nah.
She's experienced.
She's experienced, well seasoned.
No, because girls be outspoken and be lying. So, like, no.
No,
it's
he means outspoken like during sex.
Oh, during sex?
Yeah, like say she like,
nah,
yo, Skillz smack me and choke me.
Nah, that means she's just in tune with herself. She know what she like and want. That's all that means to me.
So what about that Levar Ball comment then to his son?
Oh, Nigga, that shit was. That shit was. This nigga son. Nah, that Levar Ball comment. So if people don't know, Levar Ball basically said that his son LaMelo won't ever find a decent woman, and that every girl that he deals with is going to be a hoe because he's a celebrity and he has all that money. I don't agree with it, but I can see why he says it though. I can see why he says it.
Does it need to be said though?
Nah, it don't need
It
to be
needs
said.
to be, no, as a father to his son, because it means so much more when it comes from your dad.
That shit not true though.
It is true. To me, it's
No, it's
true
not.
because
How?
automatically, where his son fails is no matter what, you always have to keep in the back of your mind: is this girl really for me or for my money?
So what about
mad people proves that point wrong? You know that, right? Like a lot of celebrities, even basketball players, have proven that point. LeBron has proven that point wrong.
No. LeBron doesn't count
what about
because LeBron been with his high school shorty since he was like 15, 16.
what about Tiana Taylor and Iman
This guy's
Shumpert?
only like 19 years old.
Tiana Taylor has her own money.
So what? That's not the point.
Oh,
The point-
hold on.
You can find a good woman in that position.
So she would have to have her own money.
Or she could just be a girl that's driven, bro. Like, honestly, there's people that are actually driven. Like, is it all girls are, if you got money, all girls is hoes, they don't got their own money? That's what you believe?
No. So if I'm rich,
Yeah.
if I'm rich,
Yeah, say it again. Go ahead.
if I got money and she don't got money,
She a hoe.
she a hoe.
That's crazy.
She a hoe.
That's crazy.
If you want, so I'm asking you a question. So why?
Yo,
so,
Mike, I'm gonna need a video, Mike.
No,
Mike,
so
I'm gonna need a video.
No, so
that's
hold
crazy,
on. So
son.
let me prove my point. Because before this video of the fucking niggas laughing and shit like that.
I already got the snippet already. It's
So
over.
right here. Let me prove my point. So you telling me? Fucking, I forgot my point.
Nah, there was really no point.
I know my point. I know my point.
You saying all chicks with no money is hoes?
No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying, all right, but
That's basically what you said.
now I remember my point.
All right, let me go.
Why is it that a girl who don't know Chris Brown, Trey Songz, whatever you niggas, whatever, right? They want to go ahead and suck these niggas' dick. They don't know him at all. Because he got money.
No, because they're hoes.
Nigga, if you don't think, these rappers rap about it. If you don't think that I can't fuck your bitch, yo, you are sadly mistaken. These rappers talk about it. Drake done fucked everybody bitch in the fucking industry just because he's that pop and he got money.
But that doesn't make every girl that's broke a
Okay,
hoe.
what I mean by hoe, I think is LeVar said it, so he just want to emphasize it. But like he's just trying to say, yo, she's only with you for your money. So he's referring girls that's only for him for his money as a hoes. That's it.
So he can't meet a regular girl.
That's bad coming from your pops, bro.
Nah,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
salute to him.
So you can't meet a regular girl and she not be a hoe and you got money.
Hell yeah, that's possible.
she would have to run the OD rope a dope on that. Like for example, she would have to run game like this on the nigga. Like right here, I have to paint it out for y'all. She go back to the nigga crib, won't let him fuck. Throw that nigga off center. What the fuck? I'm LaMelo Ball. I'm the third round draft pick. Like you should want to fuck me.
Third overall pick.
Third overall pick. You should want to fuck me. You know what I mean? Do nice shit for him. Like go out to eat. No, I'll pay. Throw that nigga way off. Like yo, nah, son. She don't want me for my money. Then come to collect it on the back end. No?
No, bro.
Oh, all right.
I don't see that happening. So that's what Vanessa did. Vanessa Bryant did.
No. I mean, Vanessa and Kobe were together for a minute.
No, they
You
met.
keep saying that.
No, they did. They met.
This nigga's only 19. You know he's only like 19, 20 years old. This guy.
Yeah, he's 19.
No, I'm saying Kobe met her after high school.
All right, no, I understood that.
Kobe had millions after high school.
He didn't have millions, but he had money. First off, his dad was very well off.
He got drafted
His
from
dad was very well off.
Yo,
So was this guy's dad.
all right, cool. Everybody's well off. He's already well off. What does it have to do with
It's definitely
him?
well off and NBA well off.
All right, just listen.
Yeah.
So he's well off, right? His pops was well off. He met Vanessa after. She wasn't no hoe.
How do we know that?
Oh.
I'm cutting that part out.
No, we're not cutting nothing now. We're not because I want him to say and make my point. Just because a
In the
girl is
podcast
with a
right
dude,
now, though.
just because the girl is with a dude and the girl seems like we don't know. Vanessa Bryant's mother want to sue her, so obviously she ain't perfect.
Oh,
We just bashed the mother. Who we bashing now? This nigga will bash anybody in the story.
yo, son.
I'm just saying,
Yo,
This
son.
nigga will bash.
He's back Vanessa Bryant and Vanessa
I'm
Bryant's
not bashing.
mom.
Before you get at that, I'm not bashing.
Yo, it's already
nobody.
bashed, bro.
I'm
It's
not
already dead.
bashing. I'm just saying, yo. So what makes boom? What makes Vanessa Bryant such a wholesome girl then?
Nigga, cause she thug it out and then leave when everything went bad, bro. That makes
So Cardi is
what?
Cardi didn't leave Offset twice.
Cardi has her own money. We're talking about girls with no money.
First of all, when Cardi met Offset,
She was way more popular than Offset.
she was but she didn't have more money than Offset.
Nigga,
She
she's worth
just
more.
got on. She was still under that. No, she was just under that bullshit.
Nigga,
She didn't have more money than Offset when she first started off.
Nigga, she
was just getting off Love and Hip Hop.
Nigga, she was getting bread. She was getting bread.
Had more money than Offset.
I get. All right, I
And
get.
she was getting. She was one of the top strippers in New York City.
Nah, in America.
So talking about
bro.
as a stripper.
Nigga said.
So
In
talking about
America,
as a
bro,
stripper,
be
she
real.
was getting more money than Offset.
At that time, yes.
Probably.
Yo,
Where
Where was-
Offset is doing bad.
It's not
bro.
doing bad. She was doing good.
No, then Offset is doing. If a stripper can
Nigga,
out make more money than a rapper,
Nigga,
And some strippers do that, bro. Like these
You know
strippers is
how
getting bread.
do you know
without
what
an OnlyFans.
Yes, bro. Nigga, it was actually more lethal back then because you could only spend money in person and you just throwing it at them.
I think no. Well, I guess. So all right. So I guess Cardi B is not a hoe. We don't know the status of. I'm not.
And,
even-
and honestly, are you gonna judge people by their past? Honestly,
no.
You gonna hold them up-
You put it in consideration.
but you're gonna call a girl a hoe because she had a hoe phase?
No.
No, that was not a whole face.
I'm talking.
No.
I'm
That was
talking.
not
I'm
a-
talking about
She's
like.
still doing this shit now.
I'm talking about these
Who?
women that you're talking
Cardi.
about. No, what?
Still doing what?
Doing
Cardi,
what now?
Cardi just on her birthday, she just posted her whole titty on Instagram.
That makes
She was
her
a
hoe?
mistake.
That was a
Nah, it literally was though.
That shit was a
yo
mistake. Nigga.
yo. So how would you feel if your shorty was drunk and she posted her titty on
You know,
on social
everybody
media?
forgot about it, but you.
Nigga,
literally.
I don't forget about shit, nigga. I still watch the Super Bowl hoping for a titty to pop. What are you talking about?
Saw Janet Jackson.
So that shit makes her a hoe?
No. It just quit when everything aligns up. If it was like she never did nothing and she did that, that'll make a hoe.
What's your
But-
definition of a hoe?
What's the definition? I mean, a definition of hoe, it changes as you get older, though.
All right, right now, what's your definition of a hoe?
A girl who fucks with no standards. She has no standards. She has no self-value, I feel
Oh,
like.
so
But wait-
you telling me Vanessa Bryant had?
Okay, wow.
Nah,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You definitely just said that.
Don't try to
And-
lure.
and Cardi.
Don't fucking play a fucking trap card. I walk right into that bitch. Fuck that, yo.
So to be a hoe,
Yo, we're not even on this topic no more. If you're gonna do that, because you're trying to ruin niggas' careers. Get caught at the fucking airport and shit like shit like that is shit. That's different shit right there. Like, there's a reason why you fucking cut out loose shit.
So to be a hoe, you have to fuck with no standards.
And not with no standards, but you also have to have low standards. I feel like
You have to have low standards,
low standards.
and fuck.
Yeah.
And then you're
Now, I'm not saying Vanessa Bryant is a hoe. I never said that. I said, how do you know? You're just going based off what you see perception wise.
I'm asking you, if a girl has no money and she dates a nigga with money, it makes her a hoe. That's what I'm asking you. Me.
no, it doesn't.
No. So I'll go by Levar Ball standards. That's what you're
Nigga.
basically trying to say.
All right,
That's wrong.
That's money. All right, we talking about money. Like,
So
nigga,
all right, so let me ask you a question. So basically, what you're saying is, so both of y'all saying is, if y'all came across some money, y'all best chances of finding the perfect girl is what y'all having money compared to being broke. Which one is it?
Your best chances are
Finding
finding
the right woman is when you're
if
broke.
I haven't found it now, nigga, the fuck, shit much gonna change when I get money. It's gonna happen when it's gonna happen.
Oh, this nigga is crazy.
Ain't shit
What
gonna
do you think?
change.
What do you think?
My best chance of finding true love is at the current status that I am in, like LeBron James status way, is have it come before the money. Because after the money, you don't know if it's real or not.
You do know it's real now because you have trial and error, bro. There's things will happen in your relationship that will determine if it's real or not. Just like
So how come niggas
Yo,
not
but-
going to Brownsville and
Yo.
linking up with these girls?
Oh wait, what if you're born into money?
If you're born into money,
That means
then
you're
that's-
never gonna find love.
No. I'm not trying to make it seem like that because then it's different category. Because then you're put around. Like for example, there was a great picture of Tiger Woods' kid, right?
Right, he's born into money.
He's born into money.
Is he ever gonna
He's
find
probably going to school with other people who's born into money.
So if he falls in love with a girl that doesn't have money, that means she's a hoe.
And this girl knows who is that nigga status is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a trifling hoe.
This nigga is nuts. Bro.
Yo.
Do you know? So basically, you saying money can save your wholeness? Because if you got money, you saying basically if you got money, and you fucking with a nigga that has money, then you're all good.
No.
That's
All
what you just said.
So for this
You just said
instance, so this instance for right now for hoe. So my previous statement for hoe. My statement for hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Theo.
As
Theo's statement for hoe.
a broke nigga. I'm talking about no broke Theo.
All right, cool.
It's if you're fucking without no standards. Like if you willing to throw up pictures on social media naked, I'm talking about naked, you know what I mean? Just for likes. You know what I mean? Or you fucking niggas.
This conversation.
Why nigga push the mic? That's my definition of hoe. Hoe now, once I feel like if I reach celebrity status, celebrity status, I feel like a whole celebrity status.
It's too much to bleep out anyways. Like, he went on for the past 15 minutes.
Yo,
time out. Wait, time
you
out.
don't have no people that you cool with on like in real life that post.
You know what I mean
revealing
by
pictures on Instagram.
You know what I mean by reveal. I'm not talking
I know.
about. I'm
I
not
mean,
talking
we
about
have friends in
cleavage.
common that post.
I'm not talking about cleavage. I'm
What
not talking about.
what are you talking about?
I'm talking about.
Girls that have so if a girl has an OnlyFans, she's a hoe.
Be careful.
Honestly, no. Seriously,
So
no.
so what's wrong with that? Like you're confusing.
no.
You're confusing me.
What are you talking
What
about?
I dislike though about OnlyFans, if I go on a little tangent about this, I think a lot of girls aren't thinking about. Like remember as kids, they will tell you be careful what you post on the internet because it stays on the internet forever and you can prevent you from getting a job. Son, I don't know if you guys saw it. There was an article in the New York Times, I think, or the New York Post, of a nurse
Got
fired for her OnlyFans.
Yeah, bro, I saw that. But all right, that's whatever, bro. I'm asking you
That's
about
whatever.
you. Listen, I don't. All
All
right.
right, go ahead.
So you think that if a girl dates a nigga with money and she has no money, she's a hoe?
All right. Yes. Fuck
Another
that. No, fuck
another
it.
question.
Fuck that,
If she
yes.
posts herself
Y'all niggas having a
in her
field day.
rarest form
In her,
on social media,
her
she-
rarest form. What's her rarest form? How rare is it if all her followers seen all her $10,000, $50,000?
well, if she's not showing any pussy or any titties,
So what about if she's wearing like a see-through shirt?
So
Still so?
is she a hoe?
Can your girl do that?
that's not my girl. We're talking
I'm
about.
just asking. No.
No. My girl cannot do that. But we're not talking
Why
about
not?
we're not talking about my
Why
girl.
not?
'Cause
I've answered all y'all questions. I just want you to answer some of mine.
Oh, my girl can't do that because I wouldn't feel comfortable with that.
And the
So-
standards that we have.
So like we have boundaries. No, you cannot post yourself naked online. But I'm asking you, does that make a girl a hoe that she does
Hold
that?
on, I still have a couple more questions. I've answered all y'all questions straight up. So if you met a girl online who posts pictures like that, you wifing her?
That posted pictures like what?
You know, something that got an OnlyFans. Y'all niggas trying to play dumb. Let's say she got an OnlyFans, let's say she got pictures revealing her nipples and shit like that, pictures in thongs. Are you wifing her?
I don't know. I haven't been in the position, so I don't know.
You haven't been in a position.
No. If you want to drop a name, you could drop a name.
I don't know her name. I don't know.
There's no name to
I'm
drop.
just saying- First, I wouldn't do. I'm just saying. So you tell me right now, if you scroll on your Instagram, you see a girl fat ass thong,
you know,
200K, and you wifing her?
we know people that's aiming towards that goal, that do stuff like that, and
I'm not mad at that.
No, listen to what I'm
All right, go
saying.
ahead.
That I'd say some of us find attractive and like she look good and we're like, yo, I take that. That's a nice piece of that. I'll take that serious. You know, there's women like that.
I'm not saying there's not women like that.
So what do you? I don't understand your statement then, because you're basically saying that, yo, my nigga, if she does that, I can't wife her. But there's girls that we sit there and glorify and be like, yo, she does that though, that's wifey material.
Even if we wouldn't wife her, does that make her a hoe?
And I also realize how Train didn't answer the question. I'm catching everything.
What are you saying?
Would you wife her? The girl that I just described.
Now he said no.
It depends.
No, everybody. Yo, I answer y'all. The reason why I get in trouble so much.
I said no. I said no.
No,
I
you
said-
didn't say no. You
Yes, I
now,
did.
now you said no. You said I don't know. 'Cause I've never been in that situation.
No, yeah, I haven't been in that situation, but I'm just saying, like, if my girl's on showing herself publicly, like, I wouldn't be comfortable with that all the way.
Fucking with her, I think everyone at the table said we would fuck with the girl. But to wife the girl, all right.
Does that make her a hoe though? Does that make her a hoe?
Does that make her a hoe?
Yes.
Now we have to sit down and describe her. We gotta look at the back of the card and look at her
Attributes.
attributes.
All right.
If she done
So she not fucking a bunch of niggas, but she likes talking niggas with money. Does that make her a hoe?
she a gold digger.
Does that make her a hoe?
Nah.
So you're
Hold on, no.
Yo,
So
my
what
God.
I mean,
So
right?
what makes a
Hold
girl
on.
a hoe?
So again, she's not fucking with she's. It's like the city girls, I guess you could say.
You're contradicting yourself.
No,
You know
no.
that, right?
I know it sounds like, but I know what I'm trying to say.
Say it.
Is right here. I'm saying with the girl, if you're only, that's your standard. If you only want to talk to niggas with money, I'm not knocking you for that because that's your standard. Especially if, let's say, if you fuck with one nigga with money, then if the shit don't work out, you can't go back to fucking with niggas around the way. You know what I mean? Look at what Amber Rose. You know what I mean? She fucked with Kanye, and now she can't go back to regular niggas. You know what I mean? Kardashian. Anyways, right? All right. I'm just trying to say, for me, I'm just this nigga right here. I'm just trying to say, I feel like if you have money, you're more prone to run into a mischievous girl, a girl who is hoish that doesn't have money. She doesn't have money.
I don't agree with that.
Because she's willing to do anything to get to the money.
I don't agree with that.
We all have our own differences. Obviously, I feel like I was fine. If my better chance of finding true love is me being my current status. You guys feel like your greater chance of finding true love is after y'all make it big.
I think no.
I didn't say that.
But that's what you guys are leaning towards.
No, I'm saying like I don't know when I'm gonna find true love. I don't think money determines if I find true love or not.
So you think LaMelo? So you think basically this conversation evolved from
LaMelo,
no, Levar Ball. So you think that was terrible advice to give to his son?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't think it was terrible. I think the way he said it made it just sound real bad. I don't think what he said was bad. I don't think what he said was wrong because I think you should have said, yo, be careful with the girls that you talk to because most of them want your money. But there are good girls out there that would want to talk to him, but a lot of them want your money.
What's that percentage you think that looks like?
I have no clue. I'm not in that realm yet.
Of
If
what?
you could of the girls that want him for his money, the girls that just want him for who he is. What do you think that look like?
It depends. It depends where he's looking and where he's finding these women at.
So, like Skillz did, how would you word that question to your son? Or how would you word that statement? Excuse me. To your son?
That shouldn't be brought up until he's dealing with somebody seriously.
No,
and
that's
his
too
father.
late. It's too late.
No, and his father has the chance to break this girl down. Not break her down, but at least get to know her. But you can't say
late.
all girls out there. What do you mean it's too late?
Once he's dealing with the girl deeply like that, he thinks that, especially at the age he's at right now, 19, he think he a man. Like, I know everything there is to know about life. You gotta remember yourself as 19, what you were doing.
Nigga, what his father says isn't going to matter hey nor they because he's going to do what he wants to do regardless.
Of course. But
He's
I think
probably
as
a millionaire right now. And
he is.
Nah, for sure.
He's been a man before he even got to the NBA.
so whether his father says, oh yeah, every girl's a hoe, that's not going to matter. Like he's still gonna fall for some shorty.
Of course.
And then at that point, that's when his father should step in and be like, "Oh, all right.
Afterwards? Oh, you all right? You doing after?
All right, like this girl, like listen, like be careful with her."
Oh, so you do it specified to the person?
Yeah, I'm not going to generalize all women.
Nah, I would tell my son, yo, just be mindful of what's going on out here, because
That's basically what he's saying. He's just saying be wary. He's basically,
that's not what he's saying. He's saying that all these girls is hoes.
Oh,
he's
man.
really. That's what he said. What you said. He said what you said.
I guess that mean I'll say this: the nigga hasn't done a bad job with his 3 sons,
That's a fact. I agree with that.
so he knows something.
All right. So since we're talking about like keeping it real and whatnot, right? I got a question. Do you feel like you're too transparent?
Obviously,
Huh?
obviously, yes.
What about you, Trent?
No,
You don't think you're transparent? Do you think you're honest?
I don't think I'm too transparent.
Do you think you're transparent?
It depends
On what?
what I'm dealing with.
Yes, no.
Yeah,
All right. Do you believe you're honest?
it depends.
Yes, no.
Depends on what.
What we talking about?
All right. So in a relationship, right?
Okay, now you see now.
So in a relationship, do you think you're honest and transparent?
No.
Yes,
No, I answered for him. No, 'cause I know what he was gonna say.
yes.
So you think? What do you think?
I'm-
What do you think you are?
I think I'm honest.
What do you think you are?
I'm very y'all niggas know. Y'all niggas right now. I'm very honest. I'm a strong 95% honest.
I think we gotta understand the difference between honest and transparent, though.
Transparent is like say shit that you don't even need to be said. You just say to be real with the girl. I feel like.
And you think you're honest more than transparent?
I think I'm a combination of both.
Nigga, you're transparent as fuck. Actually irritates me.
Yeah. I don't feel like there's nothing I could hide away from my shorty or.
That's not hiding. That's not
I mean,
hiding.
Or,
nothing.
so what's the definition?
You tell things that don't need to be that don't need to be told. You say things that don't need to be said.
At all.
It's my shorty.
No,
That doesn't mean
anything.
That's that definition.
No, this no.
That's
I think-
transparency.
and I also think y'all niggas are not transparent with y'all girls at all.
Listen, there's lines on what to say to your significant other and what not to say to your
I'm
significant
sorry, I
other.
didn't get that pamphlet.
Oh,
I never got that. I never got that brochure.
It makes sense though, cause like, say we all out, right? We chilling. There's that to the third. Train has a get together. We would Train. Train got some hoes come over, right? Train has some hoes come over.
How are these girls hosts, by the way?
We get back to that later. So we had some hoes go over. You don't do not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. You don't talk to nobody in that terms. You don't flirt. You don't get no numbers. You don't get no dances, nothing. You're just chilling. You're just drinking, vibing out, doing whatever.
Still would be chatty patty.
And then,
my gosh, you flash the tip for everybody. you don't have to say all that.
Like you don't realize like you going back and saying, yo, baby, yo, if she says, yo, how was your night? Oh, it was cool. Just me and the niggas, we was chilling. Had some people over. We was just chilling.
Boom, right there.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Not you, nigga.
Not you.
Oh my God. Where should I start? Bitch, relax, son.
Yo,
relax.
No, first off, I think the way how I wanted my relationship to be is as transparent as that. Because let's say now vice versa on the other foot. This is how I think. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you. So now let's say if my shorty is in that same environment with niggas flashing they dicks.
She ain't do shit.
She ain't do nothing.
You ain't do shit.
This
She
is
ain't
exactly
do shit.
why I am the way I am. The fact that when y'all niggas say shit like that, you're like, I sometimes like hanging out with y'all because y'all remind me why I am the way I am.
But
I swear.
I think that's
I swear.
But I think that's a trust thing more than anything.
Is that a trust? No, yeah, no, of course. I like trust, honesty.
So that's transparency. That's not honesty.
Imagine I'm right here. That's exactly what happened with Loki with Major Hype. In a sense, it's like imagine if you just chilling with your shorty, right? Then her friend brings up, you see a text message that pops up and says, "Yo, the other night was crazy. Them niggas was flashing their dicks." Now, right there on the spot, now you gotta have that conversation.
If you sat there and spoke to your girl prior and she's like, yo, they had some male strippers over and we was chilling. Nigga, what the fuck?
No. But she said this, me and girls was chilling, da 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 da. No, me and girls was chilling, and me and girls was chilling, we had a good night. Then come to find out, what really happened was her and her girls was chilling and a stripper came over.
Did she do anything?
Oh, y'all niggas, this is exactly why I am. Every time you say that,
Did she
I'm
do
exactly
like,
how I am.
Because like, I see it as more so, it's oversharing. Like you don't. Like, because you're not doing
with my wife.
Yes, because there's things that probably she doesn't tell you, nigga. Like she's out with her girl. There's things that she don't tell you. She don't tell you that every nigga that tries to come and talk to. She don't tell you every single detail. Because at times it's to protect you. No, I'm talking real shit. At times it's just to protect you. Like as people, like we like to you. They don't say things to us to protect us. I just think we should just get past that as a whole. Like. Everybody has outside lives. As long as you're not violating my relationship, if that's a boundary you set with her, like, don't be in those environments, it's different. But if y'all just like, you go do what you want to do, as long as you're not cheating, fucking this, that, third, you're not taking numbers, that, this, and third.
If there was a male stripper there, and she didn't do anything with the male stripper, are you going to feel away?
But she didn't. No. But I would like to be told. Like, for example.
For what?
For example, I'm going to give the example. Let's say if she didn't know a male stripper was going to be there, right? Let's say either during the occasion or after when she comes home, yo, tell me why a male stripper came. I'm not upset or anything. It's conversation, something to be had. Because if it comes up later on and you don't tell me, it seems like you have something to hide.
No, because if she says, yo, I think somebody with common sense would be like, yo, we chilling with the homies. Oh shit, yeah, they had male strippers. That shit was crazy.
This is exactly why girls be upset at niggas.
All right, so listen, let me ask you something. If she says, "Hey, I'm going to a bachelorette party."
Okay, I'm cool with that. I already know what it entails.
All right. So the next day, when you guys had a conversation, and of course you're gonna ask, "Oh my God, baby, how was it?"
I'm not okay. First off,
yes, you are.
First, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You're gonna ask
saying
that.
I'm not saying it like that.
Not like that.
And nor am I. Seriously, I'm really not even asking. I'm saying,
yes, you are gonna ask.
I'm saying,
that.
how was your night?
It's the same shit.
All right.
All right,
but you want all the details though, and she knows you. She knows you want all the details.
You're gonna say, "Baby, how was your night?"
Okay.
And she's gonna be like, "Yo, it was cool. Like it was cool. We had a good time."
Would you ask what happened?
No, I'm gonna ask like, "Yo, damn, nothing happened. Oh, that was a whack bachelorette party."
That's insane, nigga. You're inciting the conversation. You want more information?
I'm not gonna. So I'll say this right now on air. One thing I love between me and my shorty, yo, we love to gossip, son.
Chatty Patty.
Chatty Patty. You feel manly when you say that shit? Chatty Patty.
Nah.
Yeah, niggas.
That's real shit.
Yo, I feel like for me, son, like, that's as good conversation is something to do, keeps us interested in shit that's going on. It's like, yo, but I'm not being. I don't understand how that oversharing.
because it's not like at least for me. You're talking for yourself, right? I'm just talking for myself. Like, I don't need to know every single detail.
No. So, but you make it seem like it's like me keeping tabs. Like,
no, it is.
Like, what are you doing? Like, what? I promise you. I don't care. For the most part, I don't care.
You literally just for the most part.
What I mean by for the most part, I don't care. It's like at the end of the day, because I know how me and my shorty operates. Because like, if she's, let's say for example, 'cause I know, let's say after the bachelorette party, she would want to come home and tell me.
All right.
So I don't even have to say, "Oh, how was your night?" Seriously, all jokes aside, I know Mika so well. Within 36 hours, she's telling me.
Cause y'all built that chattiness, like that's us. Y'all built it. Cause I remember if y'all didn't start off like that and be like, yo, we had to tell every single detail would not be told.
Matter of fact, here's a perfect example of my, I guess, chatty pattiness. When I first met Mika, I remember Train used to tell me like, yo, son, why you telling her all this stuff about your past and stuff like that? And I was just like, yo, nigga, I'm not chancing it on me hanging around y'all niggas and y'all niggas bring up some shit and now she's looking at me like I'm a wild dog or whatever case may be. I'm gonna let her know about my past now and all that type of shit.
But it's something that happened before her.
No, but
you had a life before her.
Of course. But it's at the end of the day. Imagine if your shorty found out you was having wild threesomes and shit like that. Wouldn't you make it look? Oh, matter of fact, no. Fuck that. Let's make it personal. Let's say if you found out your girl had a fucking train ran on her before she met you. You're not looking at it differently?
Nigga, of course.
So that's what I'm saying. If you, and especially Kyle, I know how you niggas, not just you niggas specifically that's here, the friends that I have, the way how y'all dress up things in the raw moment,
nigga, but
I don't want her hearing it in the raw moment. I'd rather it come from me first.
Who says that around your girl?
You.
No, hell no.
Nigga, we were sitting down playing Monopoly. This nigga says, yo, Dave, you was home the other day, right? I'm like, nah, I wasn't. Nah, nigga, you was home. I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? I wasn't at home. Yeah, you was fucking in the room. Yeah, I'm like,
nigga, that has nothing to do with
what are you talking about?
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
I ain't gonna lie. That
has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
In that context, nobody would think you would be cheating. Although you wasn't, but
we all live together. Yeah, has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
But he's making it seem like
he thinks something like he's.
But now watch
he's oblivious to what's going on.
No, right. But I'm saying now watch this. If I didn't have the same type of connection with my fiance, that shit could have went way over. Now imagine,
it couldn't have. You wouldn't have brought somebody to where we all lived.
I can make a perfect example with you. Imagine if I would have said some shit around your shorty that she would not. Yo, son, Skillz, you know what I'm talking about. Skillz, you know what I'm talking about. If I would have said some shit around his shorty.
Yeah, that's a fact. I know.
If I would have said that around,
lived together. My shorty didn't live with us.
No, I'm just saying that. So let's take my instance and put it in your instance. Imagine if I would have said that around, yo, Train, you was in the room the other day, fucking right.
She did not live with us.
But you have to also understand that. No, he's not saying that. He's saying a scenario like you're him and he's you. But you have to understand like he's the way he lives his life. That's actually possible. With you, nobody thinks that's possible. So that's why it seemed odd with you. Yeah. So he's like, yo, it has to be you because you're not going to cheat on me.
Yeah, of course.
So it doesn't, but with him, it could actually be possible. So you wouldn't actually say that in front of him. Like, he wouldn't say that. If that was me, he wouldn't have said that in front of a girl. He wouldn't have because of who it is.
And that wasn't something that happened in the past.
It's happened in the moment.
I've never brought up your past. Every time I've attempted to bring something up, oh yeah, she already knows that. I'm like, nigga, now I'm sitting there like, why?
Like I said,
I
guess the Chatty Patties had a good conversation that day. Nigga, I like it because it's nothing to hide. I don't like a relationship where there's secrets.
That's not hiding.
I don't like secrets. No locked doors.
There's a difference between like having conversations and oversharing though. That's what we're trying to explain to you. Right. You're who you are. We understand that. Right. I've learned. I ain't gonna lie. This recent trip in Atlanta, nigga, I've learned.
Yeah,
Theo is who he is. Like no matter what the circumstances.
And also, I think that he has that way, like the over transparent. I don't know what you want to call it. The over transparent,
oversharing
way about him is because he was brought up around a lot of women. A lot of women. Honestly, any woman listening to this podcast right now is gonna agree with him. Any woman that's listening to this podcast right now is like, oh my God, he's right. He's right. No.
Because y'all niggas say some wilding out shit, son.
You just call all them hoes and they always say you're right.
All of them is going to say he's right. Oh, you should spill everything. You should tell
First
everything.
off, it's not a spill.
Yes, it
It's a
is.
pour, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's what because the spill seems like it's uncontrolled. A pour is I'm controlling it. Me and my show, we that's what we do. We talk like, say for example, prime example. I get back, right? She gonna say, "How was the podcast?" I could easily just say, "No, it's cool, it's chill." I'm gonna go ahead and say, "Yo, we got into this. Yo, niggas skills. Yo, these niggas try to game." It's called conversation, son. You niggas must have nothing to talk about, son.
Now I talk about other things other than my. I talk about
What do you talk
everything
about?
else.
What does the topic look like around? Maybe I can learn. What do you talk about?
We talk about what's going on in the world. Possibly we talk about what they're into. We talk about what I'm into. We talk about shit that's going on. Things
Common
that
interest, man.
You already said that. You already said what's going on twice.
Nah,
the
it's just
conversation's already done.
Nah, hell no. It's different. They change as it goes on. You be like, yo, word, this is that, that's to the third. Can I help you? This, that. Oh, here, this, that. It's mad different things you could talk about, bro. We don't always have to talk about everything else.
Time out, wait. I
Everybody
just
else.
not realize. Aren't you Chatty Patty?
Nah.
Nigga, I said a shit in the chat with the thing involving Nigga. This nigga went ahead and went back and said.
Oh, here we go.
So
That's not necessarily
no. Oh,
It's not.
that's not oversharing.
No.
Oh,
Actually, yeah.
Oversharing?
Yeah, all right. Cool. I had a moment. I had a moment. Because I had a moment, right? Out of frustration, I had a moment. Cool. All right. You got that.
Thank you.
Nigga. Other than that, nigga, you've never heard
Other
me say
than that, nigga, you do it on the regular.
No, I
Ask
don't.
Big Lou.
What? I don't know, nigga. Are you crazy?
Yo, everyone knows you for what you are, skills, like what you do. Like, yo, you have no problem dropping a dime on a nigga in the
Hell
What?
no. Are you crazy, David?
I would
David.
not feel safe
Nah.
with Lou in front of two detectives.
Yo,
would
this is
not feel
crazy.
safe.
As the nigga that's known him the longest, I would feel safe with Lou, with my kids, my precious jewels.
Yeah,
Nigga is
nah,
crazy,
Most
bro.
important thing to me in my life. I don't
Yeah.
agree with that.
Not anybody.
Cause
I would trust Lou with my life.
Issue haven't pissed him off enough recently for that nigga. That nigga will drop a dime on you in a second.
He just know where to, he knows where to draw the line. I don't feel like that situation.
skills.
Yeah, I don't feel like the situation with Naka was that.
No, it was not like
Was
it was
not that significant
No, it was not like
enough.
that significant. But it's just more
You know what
so.
I'm
You have to ask yourself, why even say that?
I mean, out of
You still have to
frustration.
explain. So out of frustration, he's Chatty Patty.
No,
I'm Chatty
David.
Patty on a regular.
David.
You're Chatty Patty out of frustration.
David.
Train's probably Chatty Patty during sex. There we go. Everyone has a Chatty Patty.
And David, you know
And
what?
it's just Chatty Patty when he smokes weed.
What I've realized. No. Ish.
I understand. Wait.
He just
That's
gave you-
what matters. I understand how Dave is responding right now because it seems this is a very defensive response.
It's
you
not.
have.
That nigga about to
Drag
dissect
into
me.
your defense, okay?
Now it is. Because what I've realized is like anybody, even you can be like, yo, when it comes down to it, when something's serious, Lou will not say anything.
No. Yes.
No, nigga, for sure. I believe your fiance knows everything. And then, honestly, that's why I feel so freely talking around her.
Absolutely.
Because, nigga, I know she knows everything. And that's why I won't disclose it. There's certain things I won't disclose to you because I just don't want her to know. That's not nothing, Mika. That's nothing towards you, just me,
It's
myself.
too late. It is. He don't fuck with you.
Nah, it's not that. But it's like
Oh,
something.
Sorry, I did it again.
But I know because, like, every single thing,
Ish, I can't help it.
like, he makes a joke to deflect from the
It's
point.
not deflecting because
Deflecting,
nigga.
bro.
At the end of the day, when I go back home, this is exactly what I'm gonna say. So you might as well hear it on the pod.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in the sense of you make a joke to make it seem like what I'm saying is invalid, but in reality, nigga, I'm literally pointing out everything that comes out. Mika knows.
So
He's admitting.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
not saying that, but I'm also trying to say. So what's the problem with Mika knowing?
There's no problem. I'm just saying that's who
You
you
just
are.
said there's a problem.
No, I didn't ever
You
say
just
there's
said
a problem.
because
I said
I don't
you
want Mika
are who you
knowing.
are.
You just said because I don't want Mika knowing, so I don't tell you because Mika's gonna know. So there's a problem. What's the
No.
problem?
Of certain shit, there's something that just I keep to myself or with my niggas. Certain
I'm
things
your
are-
nigga.
All right, Mika's not one of my. She's not one of my brothers. She's
Oh,
my sister. She's not one of my brothers. She's a sister. And I have to respect the boundaries with her, so I won't tell her certain things. So certain things that I go through, I can't tell her.
You've told my fiance shut up.
Nigga, so what? I've told you shut up.
I'm a nigga.
All
How
right.
manly do you feel telling the girl to shut up?
Sometimes it. Oh my god, let's get out of there.
He just saying that there's certain. He just saying
This
that there's.
nigga, you're
certain-
aggressive with everybody's skills, and I'm just saying for you, Train, your girls could go ahead and say, especially your recent girl could go ahead and say, "Yo, you're not transparent enough. You don't express how you feel at all."
Yeah.
Since I've known you, that's been the biggest gripe, and you feel and you take that as, yeah, that's a good thing,
It's just it's certain things that need to be said,
and I don't need to be said.
and that don't need to be said.
All right.
You know, like when we have our discussions amongst ourselves, there's certain things that could be said during that point in period, and there's certain things that could be said like when it's me and my girl one-on-one and we're talking, and there's certain things I could say then. Like,
and just so you don't,
hold on, not to cut you off, but like family issues.
Mm-hmm.
How often are we chilling, and I be like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas, yo, my family situation is fucked up. Not never. But if I'm with my shorty, I can disclose that kind of, because it's like,
so you have categories of who gets what.
Yes.
Absolutely, that's what the lines. I mean,
that's how it's supposed to be.
So your shorty gets the family issues. What do you get?
Yeah, I get regular shit. I get regular shit.
You get bottom of the barrel shit.
Nah, it's regular. It's regular, like
nigga, the bitch at fucking Wendy's
shit
was
that you
wild the
talk
fuck
about.
out.
Like regular homie shit that you talk about. Like it's something I could talk to you guys about that I wouldn't talk about in a relationship, because that topic or whatever can easily spill into an argument, which I'm not here for. No, I'm saying things I could talk about. It's like, oh, like with y'all, I'd be like, yo, you ain't gonna lie. You said Wendy, so I'm like, oh, I was at Wendy's drive-through and shit. You know, I got me a 4 for $4, and she put her number on the back of the receipt. With y'all, it's like, oh shit, nah, that's fucking crazy. What nigga, you gonna text her? Blah blah blah. I can't go to my shorty.
Why? You gotta put more trust in her. No. Yo, I could easily.
It just doesn't need to be said.
I could easily go back to my shorty and tell her.
No, listen, it could be said, but does it have to be said? Does it have to be said? Like, do you like if something like that happened to you? I feel like you feel like, oh man, I can't wait to get in the crib and tell Mika this shit. I can't wait to tell Mika this shit. I can't wait to tell Mika this shit. She put her fucking number. You gonna give her the receipt? You gonna be like, yo, look at this shit, son.
Yo.
Like, you make it a priority. Yo, like, you eager for shit like that. Like, oh, man, when I get to the crib, it's over. Like, me, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to tell my niggas that shit, but...
I can easily go ahead and say that's my best friend. Like, me and her vibe out on shit that... I can't even vibe out with y'all about. I could vibe out with her about.
And we're happy for you.
That's good. That's lines.
Yeah.
That's just drawing lines. Like,
see, but... Like, all right, so I do have lines where I do draw them. There's certain stuff that she doesn't know about you guys. I make that conscious decision. Seriously, I make that conscious decision not to tell her, just because.
See, I don't know if that's true, because literally, I've said whatever around Mika, and she hasn't gave the shock face not once.
Because at this time,
she was like, oh my, she never gave the, oh shit, you did that? It was always like, yo, you fucking crazy. Like, like I've heard this smoke before.
Then y'all niggas need to sit down and reevaluate yourselves, because
what?
Y'all need to sit down and reevaluate yourselves. If y'all saying shit and she's not shocked at it, y'all niggas, yo, that's not.
You've already disclosed it before we can even get the shock value.
You think it's an act? She's acting.
She's not shocked at all.
Yeah, she's not shocked. It's no act
because she heard it before.
Yeah,
I promise.
It's nothing new to her. She's like,
yo, matter of fact, yo, there was stuff between you and you know who I didn't talk to her about.
Oh,
that's a little different.
How's that a little different?
Because it brushes over into your situation.
Yes.
So if you would have did that, it would just made it, because you had to pick a side in that moment, and then if you picked my side,
that could lead to an argument.
Oh, yes. All right, so fuck it. I just lied. I tried a lot to make a point. I definitely disclosed some shit.
I know, because nigga, I know, nigga, because you know what's crazy? It sounds crazy. No.
Nigga,
we sitting there drinking in the spot, right? So I'm telling Mika the shit. Mika's like, and then I said, yo, Mika, I know you probably know this already. She's like,
No. All right, there was one thing that you disclosed to me. I didn't tell her until mad long. I did wait.
But you still disclosed it to her though.
I was like, yo, that's your nigga. After a while, that shit is hot off the press, nigga. Be happy. That shit that you told me we was in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, son, I kept that shit for a minute.
All right,
come on.
Before we wrap it up, right? All right. So we talking about
this. Wrap it up. Yeah, 30 minutes in.
What? Look at the time.
We got a hard 20 left.
Yeah, we got some time left.
Yeah, nigga, what the fuck?
You should wrap it up.
That's why before we wrap it up, I want to ask you something.
Oh.
All right, so boom.
Oh, my fault, cuzzo.
Actually, we can say that for the next docket. We say that for the next docket.
I'm very impatient. Now I want to know what the fuck it's about.
So, I was listening to a conversation by Gilly the Kid and Funk Master Flex, right? They was having a conversation.
Oh, man, I hate this conversation already.
They was having a conversation, right? And I want to bring it to y'all. Who are the top 5 rappers out of New York Not counting Biggie, Nas, and Jay-Z. Train, you go first, because I know you already got yours.
Can they be alive or dead?
Live or dead, it don't matter.
Okay.
50 Cent. I mean, I don't really have like an exact order.
No, it's not in order. Not in order, just name 5.
50 Cent.
Wow.
All right.
Fat Joe.
All right.
Big Pun.
Yeah, he was on my list, but you can say it.
Oh shit.
Maybe I don't like Cameron, son. Yo, I had to get it out the other day. I'm not a huge fan of Cameron.
Word? But it's not really being a huge fan. It's like who's the like
Jadakiss. I will only put like Jadakiss, 50 Cent. I'm not a fan of Fat Joe's rapping, but he's made a lot of great songs.
So we're not doing about popularity, just for you. Who you consider?
Yeah, Fat Joe,
Oh shit.
Jadakiss, 50 Cent.
damn, this is bad.
Okay.
Theo, go ahead.
All right,
Come
I'm about to shake the room. All right, so obviously we got 50.
Yeah.
After 50, obviously we can't say Jay. So after 50, we got put in Nicki Minaj
All
because
right.
people don't think about Nicki.
She's from Queen.
She's from what?
I can see why.
DMX.
All right.
Fuck. Pop Smoke is on my list.
All right.
I just had to name 2. I can't think of it. But that ready for when I think of the 5th. I know the 5th one. I can't. You know what I'm trying to say.
All right. So my 5, right, in no order. It was 50, DMX, Jadakiss, Fab, and Method Man. That was my 5.
That's it.
I got Fab. I can agree with Fab, Jadakiss, 50 Cent, and DMX.
Not Cam.
Nah.
That 5th spot. I mean, because if
I
you're
got
not
4. I got 4. And no disrespect to Pop Smoke.
He didn't do enough.
Yeah.
The reason why I say
No,
the
this is
reason why I
like
put
Pop
Pop in my top 5 because what he accomplished in a short period of time. That's one. Like he was literally on everyone's 2019. He was like most listened artist within top 5.
Yeah.
And he brought a whole different sound. Mm-hmm. Like literally, whole different sound. There's no one that sounds like Pop.
Yeah.
And I strongly believe if he would have been around long, because look what fucking Fabio was doing, and he was better than 5.
Yeah, he's better than Fabio.
So
I think honestly, just for me, I'll put A Boogie before I put
Pop Smoke.
Yeah,
A Boogie,
because A Boogie been around for maybe
He's
about
been around, but no project is
5
better
years.
than he has a top artist.
Huh?
He has not top artist,
He hasn't topped artists.
as in he hasn't outdone his artist.
Oh, you talking about? But we talking about everything though, because Pop Smoke only had 1 album, and it's like
He had 2.
that all this shit wasn't an album, bro.
Yeah, they put it out after.
I'm just saying. I understand what you're trying to say, but then if that's the case, Biggie only had 1 album.
But he had 2, and he revolutionized music itself.
Pop Smoke revolutionized music right now, like in the sense of his sound. I guarantee people are trying to imitate that sound.
Nah, people are.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Nah,
trying to
but
say.
you know, it's a nigga from Chicago that had a deep voice like Pop Smoke too.
You talking about Lil Baby?
That was Lil Bibby.
Lil Baby?
Yeah. He had the same shit.
Nah, but not he
He
didn't sound right.
He wasn't as nice as Pop Smoke
Yeah.
either.
Pop just sound like no homo. That shit just sound right, and the music, how everything flows, son.
So LL Cool J don't crack the shit.
Nah, he probably could have. He probably could have.
What?
For somebody else.
That nigga, he
Now,
was doing it.
for somebody else like LL Cool J himself.
That
Nah,
nigga-
he's cracking people's top 5, just an older generation, because he was killing shit for 2 decades.
I guess.
We just wasn't around.
Yeah, we didn't experience
Yeah.
the Kango hat and the
Yeah,
fucking-
exactly.
I guess.
Same thing for was it Run DMC from New
Yeah.
York too?
Nah, was he? One of them was
The group, yeah.
Yeah, one of them was.
So they would be on somebody's like.
I mean,
you know
that's
what
the
I'm saying?
case. Then you gotta fucking squeeze Cameron in, and Cameron's definitely in there.
Nah, I said Cameron.
changed the fucking.
Yeah, the way you rap, like Cameron was a different type, but he was ahead of his time too. Like Cameron is the man, bro. You may not like him personally. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why don't you like him?
That nigga can't rap to me. I didn't like the Like his
don't-
wordplay.
Don't say he can't rap. You don't like his rhyming scheme.
yeah, like the way he goes about shit. Like
I like that because it comes off so
Yeah,
nonchalant.
yeah.
I like that.
I think Jim Jones is better than.
Hell no.
I think Jim Jones raps better than Cameron.
Hell no. You bugging. What I was gonna say though,
Just Blaze. Oh, baby.
All the girls see the boy.
This shit was horrible. Well, as far as like rapping wise.
I prefer to hear Jim Jones, but like
Yeah, he raps better than me.
Cameron for rap too. Like I like Cameron, but I do prefer to hear Jim
So
Jones.
what about Mace?
I have a better topic. That shit was about nothing.
I like that. I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Fucking Rowdy's out. We gotta acknowledge that shit before Free the Nine is out.
I see what you did there.
Yo, this guy is crazy.
We gotta talk about that a little before we get out of here. Fucking Rowdy's out. That nigga been doing some push-ups. That nigga was eating good in jail.
Yeah, OD.
That nigga came. I'm not gonna lie. He came out with energy. I'm not gonna lie. His energy when he came out made me want to get locked up and get out.
Actually, the nigga just dropped a new song.
No, he ain't drop it yet. Don't tell me that.
It's not out yet.
Yeah, it's not out yet. With Funk Flex.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't drop that. Funk Flex, he gave snippets on it, but he ain't drop it. You heard Funk Flex got lipo?
Yeah, you seen that shit? That shit look crazy.
Yo, that nigga Uncle Murder got so much shit to talk about. Yo, he got to wait to the very last minute of 2020 to release that song.
He should drop an album every day for each month. 12 album song.
Whew, look at you fucking...
12 albums?
I mean,
No, 12 songs on the album.
Yeah.
One for each month.
One for each month.
Yo, that shit...
Because he could talk about Kobe, he could talk about Pop, he could talk every month something happened, bro. He could talk about COVID, he could talk about George
Hit the nigga
Floyd.
up.
No, I did. The nigga answered me.
I hit that nigga Soulja Boy up. So for our listeners, real quick. So the other day, I swear to you, I woke up. I had a dream. I don't know why. I had a dream that Soulja Boy was in a place. I think whatever the case may be, but he was listening to our pod, and he liked it. He was like vibing. She's like, "Yo, nah, y'all niggas are real." Da 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 da. And right before he gave me his honest feedback about us individually, I woke up and I was so upset. So I hit the nigga. I hit the chat. I told him that. And I was like, and I think when I said, "Why you should hit him," I'm like, "Nigga, I'm already doing it right now." So I hit up Soulja on the side, and I was like, "Yo, you know, you got a really good podcast. I think you should listen to it, da da da, and give us your feedback."
Was it seen?
Nah, he didn't see a shit yet. He got a lot of people to go through.
Go to the Chatty house, and you probably might run into
Oh,
him.
yeah.
The what?
Clubhouse.
The Clubhouse? Oh, all right.
You be
So,
on
no,
that? You be on that?
No.
No, I'm not. I have the app. I don't understand.
So
what it's
honestly,
about,
all right, before we get
son.
out of here, when Skillz first like put it out there, and he was like, "Yo, Ish, send Train the invite," and boom, somebody sent Dave the invite.
This was Ish's idea, though, by the way. Oh,
What?
shout out to Ish also, because 2021, nigga, Ish is about to go crazy.
Nah,
he got
Ish
something.
is about to make some moves.
Yeah, shout out
on
to
y'all.
Ish, man. Shout out to Ish for real,
This should be a
man.
good one. This
Drop a bomb on him.
should be a good one.
Look at that nigga sitting over there mad modest and shit. Like niggas.
Nah, but go ahead. Say what you
Ish,
said.
do you actually use the app?
Yeah, the funny story is like I used it mistakenly. Like you know how it pops up
Mhm.
in notifications. So 3 days ago, I just randomly went into a room and like it was one of those like artists for like just networking events, and it was taking me mad. I was on stage.
Oh,
So
sure.
they were like, "We'll place you on stage if you raise your hand." I was on stage, but it was taking me mad long. So some girl said something about mental health in Chicago. So I just jumped in. Bro, I was on that call for 25 minutes.
Nah, son, they be in there
Wait,
for a
what
minute.
happened? Wait, what? So what's the purpose and
So
premises of the?
that's what I'm about to say. So when Skillz first put it out there, because I heard it from him first about the app. When I got the app, I didn't start using it until maybe like last week. I've had the app. I've literally had the app for maybe about a month now.
Like a month.
So when I got on the app, I was trying to figure out like, what is it for? Why are people talking about it? And then I realized there's rooms, and in different rooms they're talking about different things.
Okay.
But for some reason with this app, celebrities are easier to talk to.
Really?
Yeah, like literally, it'll be a room with Young M.A. and regular people, and basically people can. So there's a stage.
Nah, Young Ray is funny, though.
Like she's literally on there, just like talking about like just.
Wait, she's live or is just?
Nah,
She's
it's
talking.
audio. It's audio. So, like, that's why a lot of people like it, because you're not showing your face. You're
Okay.
just talking.
Yeah.
So it's like you're on the phone, and like, I remember what she was talking about. She was like, yo, when you fucking a girl from the back, like, I'm like, yo, Young Ray is wild.
Yeah.
Like,
So basically, they give a question, yo, Young M.A. What's the shit? Kill, fuck, marry. So basically, that was the topic that they was talking about in her room. And then they just asked her, and then she was like, yeah, I want to fuck so-and-so, and the girl just replied back like, just pull up in my DM. And you know what I'm saying? Let's work this out. She's like, all right, shorty, like, I'm going to hit you in a few. So I'm just like, in the fucking room with Young M.A. and regular chicks is just talking to her, and she's trying to link up with them. So
so it's a premise. All right, so
no, it's not for that though.
It's not for that. It's a network.
So that's what I'm saying. So at first it was overwhelming to me. Like it was mad people talking. If you're a moderator, then you can mute people's mics. But then I started like jumping. That's what, now I'm like really using the app now. So I'm jumping around from room to room. I mean, like every 5 minutes, I'm just seeing what other rooms are talking about.
You like that shit though, like podcast type of shit. Y'all like that.
It's cool.
It's like a podcast format type of thing, in a sense, but it's more interactive.
But me, more so with me, like I'm meeting different people that do different things in music. Like homie that I played has a fucking Grammy nomination, bro. Track Sanders, bro. He has a Grammy nomination. I'm here having conversations with the nigga, like so like. I'm using it for my music, so I'm just like networking with people. I'm building my network. I have all these contacts. Like I can show you after, but like everything that's going on in my DMs and stuff like that, like it's just moving. So that's what it's for. I think that's what people should use it for, but it's also entertainment. Cause you go in some rooms.
Yeah, some rooms.
Cause Shawnee's a legend in that shit. Yo, Shawnee Dallas is a legend in that shit. And it's.
I was about to say because majority of social media is used for sex. Name one social media site that's not used for sex. Facebook was used for sex. It just transitioned because they realized niggas' parents was getting on this shit. Twitter, your dad trying to add you and you trying to be a slut.
Twitter actually has porn on it. That's about sex, bro.
No, but
they have hashtags Titty Tuesday, shit like that. Like
when you say used for sex, like Snapchat was used for sex, like literally
selling pussy on Snapchat,
used for sex,
and it still is to this day.
Yeah, but I don't think that like Facebook and Twitter has became more cleaned up.
Facebook cleaned up because Twitter, they moved their wholeness over to Instagram.
No, yeah, that too. But when you watch TV and you see like broadcasters talking, they have their Twitter handles.
And they have Instagram too.
I've never seen their Instagram though.
They have that.
I've never seen like
they put their social media because they replaced MySpace finally with Instagram. Niggas was still putting MySpace.
They didn't have MySpace up there for a minute.
No, but I mean,
you should try it though. They have shit about real estate. I'm probably talking about real estate. Investing your money, saving your money.
Seriously, I will. I'll look into it.
And you don't have to talk.
You don't.
No, I'm a talker, so I'm probably gonna talk.
Well, you gotta raise your hand and get brought up on stage. Just a whole bunch of...
I ain't gonna lie. For the first 2-3 weeks, I was just in there just listening.
Yeah.
Literally just listening. Honestly, one day. Actually, shout out to Yana Berry. She was on the podcast before. So I actually invited her into the group, Clubhouse. And then she was talking in one room and she just called me up. Like, Lou, come here real quick, let me talk to you. She brought me up and then we're just talking. And I just felt comfortable after that moment. So I was like, fuck it, if I could talk to her on this shit, I could talk to anybody on this shit. And I just started talking to mad random people and that's where I'm at now. So
how many arguments have you been in?
None.
Okay.
The thing about it is as well, is like, if you're in the right room, bro, those conversations flow.
Yeah.
And you become kind of like invested in it too because you have good conversations.
Because yesterday, literally, I was in the room from 12 p.m. to about 3 p.m. just talking music, bro.
For a minute.
Talking music. Like, Train literally was in and
Wait,
out.
y'all was in the same chat?
Nah, he was just floating around, but I was in one room for
How
like...
come you tell me to join?
David. This nigga is crazy, son.
Can't wait to go home and be patty chatty about this, guys. Babe, you know these guys go ahead and go do chats with you without me?
But you know, this is the last episode before the holidays, so y'all want to say anything before we log off to the peoples?
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's.
Yo, did you know OnlyFans has like a story just like Instagram?
Yeah.
I did not know that. They're really trying to build themselves like a social media site.
They're still on OnlyFans?
Low key, I have some old subscriptions. I also support black business.
All right, cool. Cool.
How many
That's funny. At the current time, I don't ever renew subscription. Like, you know what happens? So right now, I was supposed to be none, but I left the fucking button on.
Oh, to automatically take the money out.
Yeah, son, yo, nigga. And I can't call the bank.
She got you.
Yeah, I can't.
Being honest, not transparent with us.
Yeah.
Nigga, and I can't call the bank, nigga. That shit's so fucking awkward. Yeah, hello. I just like to call about some fraudulent activity. Which one you talking about? Shit about OnlyFans.
So, does your fiance know all about this?
If she don't, she know now.
She knows, man.
No, she don't.
Transparency.
How would that come? How would that come off? Like, hey, yo, babe, I'm about to go watch some OnlyFans. Like, no, that's not a conversation.
That's your point.
Word. That's our point about everything. That's our point about the whole shit. Everything that we said, you literally just said it.
Point.
Now I don't see the point. I don't see that point.
Yo, before we get out of here, though, we got 4 minutes left. So we took a trip to Atlanta.
Oh, shit.
And I would like to say, before we get out of here, I would like to say thank you to you and Mika for hosting us. And
This thing's so childish. What? Go ahead, continue.
what? I want to say thank you to you and Mika for hosting us for your Friendsmas, bringing us into your home, feeding us, providing us with alcoholic beverages and non-alcoholic beverages. It was a great experience. I had a great time. Skills?
I had an amazing time out there. I had an amazing time, yo. I appreciate y'all for. I wrote like a nice little gushy message in the shit.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
It's like
You had no choice after what you did, you fucking asshole. You had no choice after what you did.
What's going on?
No, we gotta keep it real. Y'all niggas gonna be wild fake.
What's going
Gonna
on?
be wild. Yo, first up, this nigga Skills. We have about fucking. I can get this
We
shit
gotta
off in
wrap it
30
up. Yeah, we
seconds.
gotta wrap
I can
it
get
up.
this shit off in 30 seconds. This motherfucker come over my crib the first day. I let the motherfucker know what it's gonna be. Like, yo, I pick him up from the airport around like 5, 6, whatever. He's chilling. He got to go do his own thing. He go to the studio. Boom. He come back, go to sleep. The next day is Saturday. Saturday up until maybe like 7 p.m.
No, this is Friday.
Friday, cause you came Thursday. Yeah, Friday. The Friendsmas didn't start until maybe like 7, and shit like
7:30,
that.
yeah.
7:30, whatever. That was a good day. Saturday, the nigga wanted me to entertain him and to host and shit like that. Like, he was walking around the house all mopey and shit like that. Like, you, like, oh, you ain't taking me nowhere. If I would have known that you was gonna do this to me, I would have never came here and stayed with you, son. I did mad shit for this nigga, son.
So Ish, before we get out of here, you got about 2 minutes left. When you host somebody, right?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to entertain them their entire stay?
Or do you tell them that you're entertaining them for a certain amount of time? Because while I was
I'm hosting you. If you're coming to my place from a different city, my mindset will probably be that I have to entertain you while you're here because you're not from here.
The entire
I'm not from there either.
all right, so this is my thing, right? This is what I told him. That he missed this part when I was telling him before. I'm gonna tell you now. Ish, if I tell you, my nigga, I'm gonna have a gang of women for 3 days straight. No. Just listen. This is a scenario, right? Just a scenario. I tell you, I'm gonna have a gang of women for 3 days straight, right? Boom. Day one, actually 2 days straight. Day one, you do your own thing. Whatever you do, you do. Boom. So you do that. Day two, you have the gang of women. Cool. Day three, I'm here like, yo, what happened to our plans? Like, we're supposed to be doing something now, nigga. I gotta play my game. How does that sound?
I have the PS5.
does
It's
that-
very fun.
How does that sound?
It's very fun-ish.
Huh?
In that moment, you're a bad host.
All right, cool.
You have to play your video games over what
Yo,
It's the PS5
and you have to understand, I wasn't mad because he didn't host me. I'm mad because he told me that he was and he
That's
didn't.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's what makes you the best. Like, if you never set up and you want to play video games all day,
It's different.
He didn't say anything.
No.
He didn't say anything. And Ish,
He told me.
around 6 o'clock, I said, "All right, yo, fuck it, yo, let's go to the spot."
No, nigga, you didn't
He
say-
said, I don't want to go because Ashanti, and the thing battle's gonna happen.
his voice waking.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is the Real is Real podcast.
Yeah, wasn't gonna let this episode go by without talking about that shit, nigga. Fuck all that other shit. That shit ain't about nothing.
You know what I'm talking about?
This is the Real is Real podcast. I go by the name of Skills alongside my co-host.
DJ Trey.
You know, this is Theo the Great.
All right, y'all. So the year is coming to an end. First and foremost, I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year's to everybody that's out there and listening. Just know it was a rough year, but you made it through it. If you lost anybody, you are in my prayers. If you have anybody that's ill, you're in my prayers for real. Because, like, I know what you went through this year, and it was just a crazy year. I'm just happy that we was able to make it through it. So that being said, don't let perfection halt your process of doing things. Don't try to be perfectionist and then end up not doing it because you want it to be perfect. Go out and do it, and I tell you, everything will fall in line. Just be persistent and learn from your mistakes. This is The Real is Real. Holla.
The beat right up, turn the beat up a little bit.
Do it again. Say it's the real